Everyone, Tiniestofchibis here, and we are back with Twisted Wonderland. We are starting the newest chapter. Newest book, sorry. We're doing book 2. And should be the 26th today. So that would be water and grass I need. Well, it's pretty much set up right now. Can I switch out the salt pipe for anyone else? So it's still 3 fucking options. What the fuck? Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. Melville's higher level than Celtic anyway. Scramble for a meal. Scrabbling for a meal, per se. Do I need the other headphones? Maybe. I can hear the wind. And the name up. There's Bird. There's Rafiki. There's the other one. Simba. I remember the gif where the Rafiki threw out fucking Simba. And I feel like that's from like one of the bloopers, air quotes. You know how like sometimes do fake bloopers and shit. I feel like that's what it probably is from. My room. Wah, flap, fly. Meow. Meow, meow. Someone's having a nightmare. Well, that was what you get for crossing Grim the Mighty. Snore. Like, Grim, wake up. That's right. Cower before me, teapot tyrant. What? What? Huh? Where am I? Oh man, I was dreaming that I was trouncing. Oh my gosh, that was not what my brain was coming up with. Trouncing Riddle with my magic, and you should have seen his face. That was a rough couple of days. I'm still exhausted. Alright, let me just fix my bedhead. Then it's off to class. I got magic to master. I'm like, he has bedhead? I mean, I guess a cat would think they have bedhead. They do. Just a thought. Would Grim do the cat thing to clean himself up? Or would he, like, I feel like he would be more cat, and take himself a bath like a cat would. I'm just saying. Professor Tyrion must have cast a sleeping spell on me. I fought to stay awake, but he was so boring. Yeah, forgot. Fought. Sure. I heard you snoring 5 minutes in. Grub time. What's it gonna be today? Huh? Wait. What's going on? Why is it so crowded in here? The famous bakery from out of town is serving up their goods. It only happens once a month. Their stock sells out fast, so you better hurry. Give me 3 of those chocolate croissants. Woohoo, I actually snagged an egg sandwich this month. These things are amazing. Egg sandwiches are now sold out. Only 1 deluxe ham and cheese left. Oh man, everything looks amazing. I'm gonna see if I can grab some. Wow, they really do seem popular. What do you... Huh? The raven's bean has gotten loose. Nastia. Well, technically Nastia. I'm so used to saying Nessia because I have like all cats, female cats. So it's like ingrained for me to say Nessia and then plus a like so, but it's rather Nessia because Grim is a boy. Hey, out of my way, losers! That grilled cheese is mine. Hey, no cutting. A freshman cutting in front of an upperclassman. Time to learn you some manners. He's got such a one-track mind when it comes to food. Grim. Well, that's more of a well, no. Yeah, we'll use it. Even though it's more of a dog command shit. He's like, I know when my cats are fucking acting up, I'm like, what the fuck? I do kind of like, down. Like, do the down shit. It's nice to be overpowered. Boop. At least right now in the early stages of this shit, it's nice. Once we get into like fucking chapter 6, it's going to be a shit storm. God, it's gonna be a fucking shit storm. I really have to go at that point. I think before I even get to fucking chapter 6, which I probably won't do. That I know I won't fucking do in this thing. Probably even after next year, if I do tap into it, it's still gonna be a bit, and I just cannot. I just thinking about chapter 6 is a fucking bitch. It was so bad. Ha! Guess who scored the last deluxe grilled cheese sandwich? This guy. That's why they call me Grim the Great. Wahaha! I also snagged a bear claw and a cornut. Cornut? Grim, you need to learn some restraint. I'm really sorry, guys. Yo, Pops, give me one of those roasted beef sandwiches. Hey, you're cutting in line too. Rats. Looks like I'm late for the monthly bakery battle royale. And now they're sold out of the grilled cheese Leon sent me to buy for him. Marha, I'm gonna savor the favor of this victory. Pardon me, friend. I see you were able to get your hands on the highly prized deluxe grilled cheese sandwich. Incredible. Who are you? You wanna? What do you want with my meat? Oh, I'm just a guy who really, really wants to buy that sandwich you got there, but arrived a smidge too late. Speaking of which, here's a proposition for you. Might you be willing to trade your deluxe grilled cheese for this exciting hot dog bun? What? You must be out of your mind, dude. Oh, come on now. Let's not be like that. Here, have the hot dog bun. I insist. Mara, what in the name of tuna? My paws are moving on their own. Now I fully expect to see pigs take flight. Sounds like we have ourselves a deal. What luck that I found a kind soul willing to trade. You enjoy that hot dog bun. I do hope you can find something to fill it with. Maybe a squirt of ketchup would imitate the real thing. Anyway, nice doing business with you. Toodles. Wow, my deluxe grilled cheese. Aw, man, Snip, this is so much the worst day. Much of my pathetic life. He's eating so I can barely much choke down my lunch. You just ate 3 pastries in 10 seconds. I still don't get why you even traded at all. I didn't. It's like when he put out his hands, my paws just shot out like it was copying his. It all happened so fast, like a deer con in the sandwich stealing highlights. No, it wasn't like that at all. But I don't know how to explain it. Look, this stinks. I need to eat my feelings. Stat, Deuce, give me a bit of your pasta. No way. You made your bread. Now lie in it. Oh my gosh, it's a pun. You made your bread. Deuce, you're such a sweetie. Oh, by the way, guys, the head mage said he has something he wanted to tell us after class. No clue what it could be, though. It probably has something to do with what happened at House Warden Riddle's. What happened to House Warden Riddle a few days ago. Okay. So that's also, like, So we haven't met my other husbando. He's going to appear, but like you have to remember, this is like we are probably like 1 to 2 weeks into the school year. Crazy when you think about it. When he went on berserk mode on us, yeah, I bet you're right. So it also means it took a few days for them to fix everything up too. I think I vaguely remember saying maybe it took about a week. It was probably like maybe 2 or 3 days. Then maybe he wants to lavish me with a much more succulent fish for all my hard work that day. Yeah, dream on, furball. You know that guy who came by earlier? I feel like I've seen him somewhere before. Something about him. Leona. I'm just going to call him Leon because that A I'm pretty sure is silent. Lunch is served, my friend. Is it noon already? Don't tell me you've been sleeping all morning. You're going to fail more of your core classes. Sniff, sniff. Smells like you actually got what I asked for. Barely. Must you always request the most popular item on the bakery day? Anyway, here. 1 deluxe grilled cheese and an iced tea. Are you brain dead? The fact that it's hard to get is exactly what makes me want it so bad. Me, I'll eat anything so long as it isn't moldy. But as a prince, I doubt you could relate, your highness. Humph. It ain't like I'm first in line for a succession. I'm second, so I probably won't even ever be king. I'm practically a commoner, really. That reminds me of the time you mistook a picture of my family's home for a doghouse. Did I really do that? You really did. I wish my perspective was as warped from a love for luxury. Nah, the royal life stinks, honestly. All that matter is the order of your birth. Hard work and talent basically means nothing. I guess I could see that being a drag. Oh, by the way, there's a house warden meeting after school today about the spell drive tournament. Please try to actually show up. Ugh, what a headache. As house warden, you get the biggest room in the dorm. You could at least make a token effort to do the corresponding job. All right, already. Fine. Stop whining. Ugh, now that my belly is full, I'm ready for another snooze. Wake me up after lunch break is over. I'm not your alarm clock, Leon. You know, I have my... he's already out. Anyway, that weasel at the cafeteria and his freshman friends. Where have I seen them before? Hey, he's a cat! Like you! Like Leona! Y'all are both cats! How can you not recognize a fellow cat? And they are cats. It's actually kind of funny that despite their dog appearance, hyenas are actually cats. But they are. They're cats. Click. Now I need water. Take that one. I need pure water. Huh. We'll leave it like this. Curious. That's where that one is. Interesting. A violent demonstration. Head mage, may we come in? How's it going, sir? Thank you for coming. I'll get right to the point. Now that the heart's or whatever incident's behind us, I want to give you a proper debriefing on the matter. If you are to become mages, you need to fully understand the malady, mad lady, ma, mal, malady. Like I'm just seeing malady and I hate it because I'm like, what is that word supposed to be? Because I'm seeing malady and I don't think that's supposed to be malady. Whatever. That befell Mr. Rosehart. You caught it overblood, right? Yes, that is correct. My brother told me a little about that. He said that could happen to anyone who builds up too much blot. Sounds like Creator was pretty much on the nose with berserk mode. Yeah, but what is blot anyway? Indeed, for your sake and use, it would behoove us to start with the basics. I shall teach you all you need to know. Charity, thy name is Crowley. Fuck off, Crowley. God, I really okay, so there's people that theorize that Crowley is Malleus's father, and I think I'm not too sure how I feel about that idea. Well, I do think it is interesting. There's also the concept of maybe he's just like the puppet that resembles Malleus's father. And I'm kind of hoping that's the case, but we'll figure it out. They are still updating fucking book 7. Book 7, from my knowledge, has over 100 fucking chapters, and it's still not done. So, yeah, it's gonna be a ride and a half. I am waiting for it. Now, blood is a form of waste that is created as a byproduct of using magic. Just as cars run on gasoline and in the process expel dangerous gas exhaust. Casting spells consumes magic energy and in the process expels blot. Who knew magic had a carbon footprint? Quite. Researching into the nature of blot has been conducted since time of immemorials. Immemorials? Whatever. And yet, we still understand little about it. All we know for sure is that it's terrifically toxic, and excessive amount can wreak havoc on a mage's mind and body. I guess that's why Grandma's always nagging me to not overdo it with the magic, huh? Here I thought she just didn't want me to break stuff. Power and perils are two sides of the same coin. Even the greatest of mages cannot cast spells after spell without consequences. So you're telling me I'm going to get sick if I keep using magic whenever I want? Not necessary. Perhaps a demonstration will prove more efficient than a mere explanation. Ghosts assemble. I have a job for you. Huzzah, you summoned us, head mage? Not these guys again. Would you be so kind as to help me put these young students through their paces? This seems like a bad idea. Yeah, okay. We'll go a round or two with them. Now, students, ready your magic pens. Prepare to receive a special lesson from your head mage. Fuck you. Have I told you how much I hate fucking Crowley? If I haven't told you how much I fucking hate Crowley, I fucking hate Crowley. He is a piece of shit. And I would not mind throwing him in the ditch. Just leading him into the fucking on the cliffside. Just like yeet. And then a dangerous. Hold up. I might do chapter 5 Yeah. We might go up to chapter 5. What time is it actually? 20. We are at 3. Let's go up. 31. It's not a good even split. Yeah, 4 days. 15 divided by 2 would be 5, 6. So it's more like 31 now, so it'll be 6. Sorry, I'm trying to do math real quick. Because we have 4 more days, and if I want to be done with this, because it's today, the 26, 27, 28, 29. Wait, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh, so it's 5 days. So, yeah. Okay, so yeah, we'll go to 5, and then because it'll be 26, will be 26, 27, 28, 20. Yeah, so that's 5. It's divided by 5 then. Right? Yeah. So we'll go up to chapter 5, then we'll end this episode. And then the next chapter we'll do 6 through 10. Then it'll be 11 through 15. Yeah. Then it'll be 16 through 20, 21, 25, 26 through 31. All right. And if we do it this way, we can end this chapter and we'll begin book 3 next time. Like, I start this, so it'll be nice and pretty. I think so, anyway. Hey, Head Mage, what's the deal with... What does fighting ghosts got to do with blot? Direct your attention to the mage stone on your collar, Grim. My mage just looks all grungy now. Why, it won't roll off. Precisely. That inky black stain is the byproduct of spellcasting, known as blot. There's some grime on my pin, too. Ew, this is a capital gross. G gross. Is there some way to get rid of it? Yes, of course. Like some kind of special soap or something? With significant rest, blot will vanish from your mage stone. This is why a mage stone is so valuable to magic users. Not only does it aid your casting, it also serves as a lightning rod of sorts to prevent blot from accumulating within the caster. I see, so when our mage stone starts to get cloudy, that means it's time for us to ease off. Correct. Eat well and get plenty of sleep, and most of the blot will clear away. Gotcha. So when I become an even greater mage, I'll be able to fire off spells left and right. Peepaw. After all, I do plenty of sleeping and eating. People vary greatly in their capability for magic. However, save for a few key exceptions, there is little variety in most mage tolerance for blot. What's that mean? In essence, it means that those who possess a great capability for magic must be meticulous in their efforts to avoid accumulating blot, like Mr. Roseheart, for instance. So folks who know their way around magic gotta lay off once in a while. Seems simple enough. Correct. That said, it isn't anything that mages at your level need to worry about. Kind of feel like that's a backhanded compliment. How very fortunate for you. I guess that's only kind of an insult. Anyway, I think I get it. Use magic, get blot. Blot bad. Sleep and food good. But is that really all it took to make Riddle activate Berserker mode? The accumulation of blot is significantly affected by the sorcerer's mental state. Anger, fear, panic, sorrow, harboring those sorts of negative energy hastens the accumulation of blot by a significant degree. This in turn leads to a dreadful state known as overblot. Negative energies, huh? Interesting. Do you recall the giant shadow that appeared behind Mr. Roseheart? Such manifestations are believed to be the result of a fusion between blot and negative energies. I'm afraid that's the extent of what current studies have revealed to us, however. There remains many mysteries surrounding Overblock. After all, there are not many opportunities for study and observations. Let's hope it stays that way. It is fortunate that we were able to snap Mr. Rosehart out of it so quickly. If it had been allowed to continue, it is a prospect too terrifying to consider. Gah, what's your problem, yelling out of the blue like that? Forgive me, I lost my composure. In summary, the use of magic is always accompanied by a certain degree of risk. As I expect you all to keep that in mind. Yes, sir. Thus concluding your special lesson from the head mage himself. Now, how wonderfully kind of me. Now, back to your classrooms with you. So, have we found a way to send me home? Ah, yes, it means to send you home. Right. I have been diligently searching for one, of course. I have certainly not forgotten it. It is merely that I have been quite busy of late. Your eyes got us all shifty all of a sudden. I'm certainly not lying. The October interdorm. September. Haha! Okay, hold up. This is very important. Sure. Actually, no. Let me just. There we go. I'll look at that later. But that's important because I'm trying to fucking do like the fucking chart. So we have to be in September. So chapter 1 is in September, which is good. Like the paralogue, book 1, and then currently part of this is in September, because if it's in October, it means the spell drive is. It means that I didn't read it, but I needed that part to go away, but I can't make it go away. There it is. Log. So, but this is good because this is good for my planning schedules, because I've been trying to like pinpoint when everything is. So if the spell drive is in October, which means it has to happen before the Halloween events. So I would probably early October, because Halloween is obviously the 31st. And so that whole last week is devoted to Halloween. So we are somewhere in September. So September, October, probably, I want to say either the beginning of October or mid-October. So, because it can't be at the end, because they need, like, because apparently they fucking take a week off of school to fucking do the October event. So this is actually good for my fucking, thing, my own personal shenanigans of me trying to write crap. But I'll have to do that later. Anyway, I'm certainly not lying. The October interdorm spell drive tournament is consuming a great deal of my attention at the moment. In fact, I have a meeting with the assembled house wardens immediately after this. What's a spell drive tournament? I think after I do like chapter 5, because I think this one's 4, right? Okay, yeah, so this is 4. So after 4, wait a minute, 34. No, I'm thinking, because like, but no, like, okay. It would be 7. No. 5 and 6. So it's actually 6. I need to do 6 episodes. Actually. 6, 12, 18, 24, 24, 3, 4, 5. No, what anyone's... I never know what anyone's talking about. Dude, you never heard of Spell Drive? It's a world famous sport that there's even a pro league and a world championship tournament. I ain't never heard of this either. Spell Drive is a sport played by competing teams of 7 people. Basically, players battle for control of a disc and earn points by driving it into the enemy team's goal. The team with the most points wins. That sounds like football. Football? Say what? I've never heard of such a game, but I'll look it up the next time I'm at the library. Perhaps it will yield some sort of clue. Oh man, I just realized that you would have had a hard time actually playing. Yeah? Why's that? You need magic to play. Not only do you move the disc with magic, but you use it to attack and defend too. The flashier the magic, the better. It's how players show off their skills. Yes, quite. This is why Night Raven College is known throughout the world as a leader in the sport. This school has produced countless pro players. This is why our interdorm Spell Drive tournament attracts attention even from pro league recruiters. Also, those simply looking for up and coming magicians use the event to scout hopeful candidates. Yes, the tournament is quite an affair. The campus will be full of visitors and lined with various kiosks. The main event will be captured by television crew and broadcasting worldwide. That's incredible. It's broadcasted throughout the world. So you're saying that if I were to play in this tournament and win, of course, the whole world will see it? Of course, players who excel at the tournaments invariably attract great attention, both from pro leagues and public at large. In your case, the magic would barely even matter. Just to have a monster like you out there is sure to turn heads. It's settled then. I'm going to train around the clock, join a team, and become a legend. I'll ask Grim, you cannot enter. Wait, what? Did you not hear me speak the word interdorm multiple times? Your dorm doesn't even have 7 members, therefore you cannot enter the tournament. What? No fair. But there's plenty else to do, from tending to the grounds to selling drinks in the stands. Those who stand upon the field are not the only stars of the tournament day. Not interested. I'm going to be on TV. I want everyone in the world fawning over me. Squeal, Grim is so cool. Oh my gosh, I just remembered there's another fucking theory of, like, Grim actually being fucking... Like, there's 2 theories, actually. One being Grim being, like, a transformation of, like, Mally is his dad, which is a weird one, but it's a fine. And then there's another one where he's actually the mom. Or, like, what is it? Like, fuck. Like, part, kind of like the whole part of her, like, or the dire monster or something, like, familiar, or it was I can't remember exactly what the second theory was, but it was basically either mom or dad. Either way, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so cringy. But it would explain some things. Anyway. Did you see that play Grim made? And you get what I'm saying? Your delusions are oddly specific, dude. Well, if you can't fill the team, I'm afraid that's that. Maybe next year, Ramshackle House will get some new members, but it's not happening this year. Anyway, as I believe I've mentioned, I'm a busy man. I must be off. Yeah, thanks for taking time out of your busy day to build my dreams and crush them. What's up? So 6, 8. House word meeting. Okay. So we'll do 6 here. And I'm going to do some math in a bit after I do all this. But I think it's 6. Hold on. 17 would be 14. 14 is 28. So 28, 29, 30, 31. Well, that leave me 3 episodes, 3 chapters. I've called on order this meeting of the House Warden. Our agenda today concerns the October Spell Driving Tournament. Let us begin with the report from the head of the Tournament Planning Committee, Mr. Ashengado of Octavania House. Greetings, I am Azul Ashengado, and it's my honor to lead the planning committee. I am pleased to announce that we have fully booked the grounds surrounding the Colosseum. All these kiosk space allotted to both international organization and external businesses is now full. Sweet. This tournament should be real lively one and all inventions to various royalties have been sent. All invitations to various royalties have been sent, and public tickets are selling briskly. And as is in past years, we have received numerous requests to cover the event from both television stations and print media. Sounds like the whole world will be watching. Before I was admitted here, I looked forward to receiving my VIP invitation every year. I imagine you got them too, Leon. We might have run into each other at the tournament when we were kids. Who knows? And also, who cares? This year, I'll have to work extra hard on my makeup to make sure I'm shining like a diamond on the new Ultra Vision display. With all the extra directions, I need to be touching it up constantly. Her house Parma Farm is the only dorm that regularly calls timeouts to fix their makeup. How can you all be so excited to be on TV? Just the idea of it makes me want to puke. Ahem, as I was saying. Oops, sorry. Now, as soon as your dorm players' rosters are settled, I'll need your registration documents. Any dorm that is even a single day late will be promptly disqualified, I trust. No, they will be charged a handling fee. Consider it tumultuous for a rush of process. What? I don't remember you're changing the rules to allow for policy expectations. And I couldn't be more grateful for it. Ha 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 ha. Let's try to stay on topic. I like how it's like Riddle is like disqualification. Yes. Like no, I'm just gonna charge them. Like the fuck. And then Kamal's like, yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being charged. We need to discuss the tournament brackets. I had an idea I'd like to propose, and that is, it concerns the ceremony house warden. I think we should induct Mr. Draconia into the Hall of Fame and keep him off the field entirely. Say what? What are you on about? Ever since Mr. Draconia enrolled here, no Durham has scored even a single point against Dracharmia. Dracharmia regularly scores 100 points per game, with 90% of them being Mr. Draconia himself. Now that you mention it, when we had to face them last year, it did feel complete futile. That dude totally breaks the game. It's like he got the cheat codes enabled. Amusement is not the only goal of this tournament. Our hope is so that the sponsors and the world over will discover talented new mages. However, Recent matches have been ending without anyone save for Mr. Draconia casting even a single spell, and that includes his own teammates. And that is a less than optimal state of affair. I'm all for it. Getting stomped isn't exactly fun for us either. I know many members of Savannah Claw House inspired to play in the Spell Drive Pro Leagues. Savannah Claw House had never landed in less than third place in the history of the school. And yet, in both the last 2 years, you've been eliminated in the first round after being matched against Disharmony House. That's certainly not impressive impressing any recruiters. Thus, this matter of disproportionate performance directly affects your player's future. And you're saying you expect us to make a fool of ourselves on the field again this year? It certainly brings me no pleasure to suggest it. Regardless, Mr. Draconia has already agreed to be indicted into the Hall of Fame. All we need now is this community's communitive I can fucking speak. I swear to fucking God, but for some reason I cannot fucking read out loud. Committees. Is this committee's approval? So you're saying we need a handicap. Listen and listen well, teach. There ain't nothing I hate more than someone telling me you can't win before I even begin to fight. No, that's not my intention. Then what is? First of all, Spell Drive isn't a game about power. It's all about what's up here in your head. I'm pretty sure my head can't beat Mally's. I don't doubt that, but mine can. Sure, in the battlefield of brute force, no one's beaten him, but in a battle of wits, that's a different story. Intriguing. The King of Beasts from the Great Seven won his throne through cunning and precision. You all should be racking your brains trying to come up with a way to beat that monster. Whichever team figures that out is going to be sitting real pretty on the world stage. Are you going to let a once-in-a-lifetime chance like that get you yanked out from under you? For once, Leon is making perfect sense. I agree. This plan is utter nonsense. It reeks of some kind of unconscious bias on your part. And I despise that sort of thing. I am in complete agreement with House Wardenville. As one of the foremost mages here, the last thing I want to do is give up without a fight. Don't you want to see that self-important, stuck-up jerk, chest-fallen face get broadcasted to the whole world? Doesn't that thought of it make you want to roar? That would certainly boost the ratings. Well, I certainly don't want to be on the losing side of this. Seriously, am I the only one who wants him in the Hall of Fame? I think we have our answer. The Hall of Fame idea is officially shut down. Fine. What I find hilarious is Leona is the first one to shoot this fucking idea down, but the actions that they take in this book completely contradict what he's saying or what he wants. But if this year ends up being a repeat of the last 2 years, you're going in the next year for sure. He's going in the next year for sure. That's your call. Well, that was the last item on today's agenda. Everyone remember to submit your registrations. Not that I would be upset if it were to slip your mind. Incidentally, where is Malleus? Did everyone forget to invite him again? Whoops! Like, how the fuck do they forget to invite him? That's what I never understand. Like, they're always scared of him. They always want to impose on this shit. But yet, like, how the fuck do you forget him? The Spell Drive tournament roster should be final any day now. Have you come up with any flashy new spells? You know it. I've already shown one to Professor Crowley, and he seems pretty impressed. I can't wait to show it to House War. Wah! God, that hurts. Hey, what just happened? Why did you tumble down the stairs like that? My ankle, it hurts. Oh no, gotta get you to the nurse. Shh. And that's the thing too, like, okay. So like, here's the thing that I just realized too. Leona's not doing any of the fucking work. Why the fuck is he over? But I guess because it's the negative emotions that he's feeling. But he is not doing any fucking work. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be 12. That would leave us. Well, yeah, we can go up to 12. Then it'll be 13. And we're going to leave us to 8. I feel like it would be better to go up to 19. That would be like, I don't know. But I know I want 31 and probably 24 to be in one chapter. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll be 8. We are at 6. What time is it? Okay, we're gonna end this episode here. So for now, Tiniestofchibis is signing out.